This is Brickhead Boy Toy Reviews. I got 2 bags from AliExpress from different sellers. So here they are. Here we have a World War I British Mark IV, I believe it is. And here, World War II, a French Char B1 tank or 2 tank. Can't remember. Let's get started. Two tanks complete. There's your British Mark I World War I tank, 2 minifigs. You have a landscape with a storage box, extra pieces, and I was missing just one 1x1 tile on the other side. So that's it for missing pieces. On this side, no missing pieces. Here we have a World War II French Char B1. And of course you got 2 minifigs. You have these barricades. You do have some bushes and some plants. No base plate, kind of too bad. And these are the extra pieces. By the way, there are 2 extra track links I added on, so 1 for each track here. So the track links were too tight. Same thing with this. There's supposed to be 2 extra ones, but I added 1 each on each side, so it should roll better, but still doesn't roll that well at all. So this is kind of new. The instructions are just pages where they're double-sided, and you just have to find your steps. So no booklet, nothing. Same thing with the Char B1. So I'm pretty sure this is from the same company, the same manufacturer. They feel the same. Besides that flaw with the instructions, they're pretty easy to follow, so not too bad. Starting on the British Mark IV, a total of 4 weapons included, so you do get 2 extra ones here. And your soldiers, pretty good printing, and plastic quality isn't so good, but the molding is good. That makes sense. No printing in the back. And here's your box. There's a flaw. You can see this is a light bluish gray, and that's supposed to be light bluish gray, but it's not, so it's off quite a few shades. Of course, this is printed piece, and here's your little landscape. Here is your tank, and notice there's a lot of decals. Well, those are all printed, so everything you see are printed pieces. No stickers on this one. The shaping is pretty decent, with the exception of this part here. That just bugs me for some reason. Unfortunately, no unditching beam included. You do have, however, a bundle of logs. So when you're in a trench, you throw these logs in there and go over them. Let's examine the prints more. This is the tank Mark IV B42. 1917 mail tank, and like I mentioned too, I am missing 1 tile over here, a clear tile. This part here can be easily removed. If you want, you just unclip these or take out the entire logs from the chains. Really easy. Let's look at the functions. You do have some sponsons, and you can rotate them sideways, each side. You do have a couple doors too on here, which you can swing open, but unfortunately you cannot go in. There's nothing there. And it is a pain, but you can move these, which we'll do. We'll take these off. Now they're off, you can access the interior, so just pull this off. And there, really not much room to put a minifigure, unfortunately. Also, two sides can come off, so you can't really see the interior this way. However, with a little effort, you can pull this out, and there is your somewhat of an interior. And lastly, let's see if the tank can roll. Barely. Unfortunately, no. Now let's take a look at the Char B1. Here are your minifigures. You have two, and of course, the printing is really good on these. But again, no back printing. A couple of these barricades included. And for accessories, you have these, but no landscape or base plate, or just even a regular small plate to put these. So here is the tank. And again, all printed parts and pieces. And this was like a puzzle. You had to find the right piece with the right printing. Took a while, but end result, very satisfied. This tank looks really good. I think it looks accurate. That's my opinion. The shaping and all. On top, you have a box, just like the Mark IV tank. Exact build and printing. So that comes off, and this too. The box comes off. Let's see the function of this tank. You do have small little hatch, put your minifig in, but he won't fit in there. He can sit on top of this though. See if the turret rotates, and yes, except for this, gets stuck on the antenna. And can this elevate? I don't believe so. It cannot. Tank rolls somewhat. You have a couple chains in the back, and again, I love this printing. You have a hatch here, and you do have a door on the side to open. You do have a barrel here too. So let's see the back first. These can lift, and you can pull this off, and there's your interior. Definitely not much inside, but at least you can fit some minifigs in, laying down of course, and there's your access door. To see more, you can just pull the sides off, and this is your tank with the sides taken off. So that sums it up, and I want to point out one more flaw again. Just like the Mark IV, you have the different color variation there. And if you look carefully, some of these tiles do have like just a different shades of color, but kind of hard to tell from the camera. So time to conclude this review. So AliExpress, and these are a bit on the expensive side. Like I said, I don't know the brand. It didn't specify when I bought it. However, the reason these are expensive, I think, is because of the printed pieces. Especially the Char B1, you have a lot of these solid printed pieces, and then you just have a lot of these here, these designs. So that's a lot of pieces that are printed. So for the high side, these are both about $40 each. I think the Char B1 is worth it if you get it on sale. $40 is still good, but definitely if you get it cheaper, way better. And the Mark IV, I'd say 35 is even a better deal. 40 is a bit too much. I like this Char B1 way better, but don't get me wrong, the Mark IV is pretty good too. If you like what you see, go purchase these. I'll leave the link in the description. It's Brickhead Boy. Thanks for watching.